Hey everyone, it's Benny. There's a lot of cars on sale this week, so I decided to make a video listing off my personal top 5 favorite cars that are on discount. This is my personal opinion, but these are the cars that I think are the best ones, and any real car collectors out there must get these. Again, my personal opinion, but I think it's worth making a video of. Out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about them. Starting up at number 5, we have the Karin 190Z. A lot of people compare this to the Datsun, but I personally like it because it reminds me of the Nissan Fairlady Z. It's a really good car, and when I first bought it, it surprised me with its cornering. It has really good traction and handling, and it has a really good top speed and acceleration. It's not going to be the best, and it's probably not going to win you a lot of races, but it is a nice car to have. Has a really nice wood paneling interior, and with a discount, it's decently cheap, priced around $400,000 or $500,000. Next up at number 4, we have the Pegassi Infernus Classic. This is a really popular car amongst Vice City fans, and for a good reason. This is a very popular car from the game. It's, the classic Infernus. It's a really, really good car in races. Not the best one anymore, but it is still very competitive. You can definitely win races if you know what you're doing. On top of that, it has really good handling and a good acceleration and top speed. The headlight design is really nice too, and it brings me back to a lot of 80s cars, very similar. Next up at number 3, we have the Benefactor Sterling GT. For me, this is a really big one to buy, because it brings me back to PS3. This was one of the most popular cars on the PS3 because at the time it was the only car that had gull-wing doors. It's a classic Mercedes too. It's a really good cornering car, has a really good acceleration top speed. And as an added bonus feature, there's something really unique about this car that not a lot of cars from that time have. If you add the fog lights to the grille with this car, they actually work, unlike some of the other cars where they're just textured on. At number 2, we have the Overflawed Entity XXR. For this list, I wanted to include one supercar, and I went with this one. It's based off of the Koenigsegg Agera IRL, and this thing isn't competitive. It is competitive in races. It's not going to be the best, but you can still hold your own in something like a stunt race. On top of that, it has really good traction, good cornering, top speed. It's overall a really good car, which is honestly what you would hope for with any supercar. As a special mention, I decided to include the Mamba. Like the other cars on the list, it has really good acceleration and top speed. It even looks really nice. It's based IRL off of the Shelby GT500, but there's a big problem with this car. It just does not handle that well. It spins out very easily. It's so easy to fishtail, and if you hit something, you're going to spin out. It does have decent traction, but sometimes when you spin out, you lose all of that traction, and it can be really hard to keep up with competition because of it. And at number 1, we have the Pegassi Torero. This is by far my favorite car that's on discount. IRL, it's based off of the Lamborghini Countach, and this brings me back to the 2012 days when I was playing Need for Speed Most Wanted. This, in GTA, this is a very fast car, has really good handling, really good top speed, great acceleration. And unlike some of the other cars, it has a really soft suspension, which makes it easier to hit bumps and not spin out. You do have to slow down at corners, but honestly, it's a small price to pay. This car has really good control, and it looks really nice. It's also pretty niche because whenever people think of a Lamborghini, they don't often think of the Countach, so you can definitely stand out from a crowd if you were to do a car show. And that is it for this list. Again, these are all my personal opinion. By all means, buy whatever car you want. But if you're looking to do car shows or stand out from a crowd, keep these cars in mind. That is all for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked my video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content on a regular basis. That's it for now. I'm out. Stay safe, guys.